Hello everybody, I'm Tyra and welcome back to my channel, or welcome. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about my labor and delivery story. So the day that I had been waiting for my whole entire pregnancy, the day that I gave birth. I had Layla, my daughter, March 8th of 2019. The night that I actually went into labor, me and Alex ended up being at my house and we were in the bed asleep. And I kept having contractions, and at first I was like, okay, well, I've been to the hospital 4 times. Maybe these are just Braxton Hicks contractions. They're just going to go away. That's what I kept thinking. They're just going to go away. So it was very uncomfortable and I couldn't fall asleep, so I got up and got in the shower, what I would do every night before I went to bed while I was pregnant, because it just really helped me go to sleep. So I got in the shower and I just remember I was having contractions so bad in the shower, and I was closing my eyes and I was rocking back and forth in the shower. And I got out and I called my mom. I was like, I'm having contractions and they've been going on pretty steady, because I was timing them. And I was like, they're going on pretty steady. And I was like, but I don't want to go to the hospital. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. And, I don't want to make everyone get out of the bed and it be, what we've been going through this whole time. So if you don't know, I went to the hospital about 4 or 5 times during the last, let's say, 4 weeks of my pregnancy. I was going to the hospital a lot because I was just hurting so bad, and the Braxton Hicks contractions stayed with me for a little while. So I had been having them for 2 weeks straight, and I was just exhausted. I was ready for her to come out. And the night finally happened. Oh, I was so happy. When I was having my contractions, I was about 45 minutes to an hour away to the hospital that I would give birth to Layla at. So I woke up at Alex and I was like, you know what? I really think I need to go to the hospital. I'm having contractions. I've been having them. And it was of course, 3 o'clock in the morning. And he thought, it's not time for her. She's not coming. So I remember getting in the car and I was I literally couldn't buckle up. I was literally sitting on my seat. I couldn't barely even sit down because it hurt so bad. And I was rocking back and forth. And I was like, oh my gosh. He was driving like a granny, going 45 over here. And I understand it was 3 o'clock in the morning, but I was in so much pain. I didn't care. I wanted him to get me there as soon as possible. At this point, my water had not broken anything. I get to the hospital and, I had to get checked in, and I was having these awful contractions, and I knew I was in labor. I knew it. My other contractions didn't feel near as bad as these did. So I knew I was having my baby then and there, at that time. I couldn't sit down long enough to fill out my paper. I remember she came in the room. She was like, I'm gonna need you to fill out the paper. I was like, I'm gonna need an epidural right now. I'm hurting. Please give me something. I need it now. And my mom was like, no, Tyra, you have to wait. It's only been about 2 hours of you having contractions. If you get the epidural now, it'll slow everything down, and she won't come as soon as we want her to. So I was I was in so much pain. I was running back and forth to the bathroom, to the bed, to the bathroom, to the bed, to the bathroom, and to Alex, and I was grubbing Alex, and I was pinching him as hard as I could, and I would go back to the bathroom, back to Alex, and squeezing him as hard as I could. I just wanted him to know, this is what you've done to me. This hurts. It hurts. And I remember the doctor, she was like, you have to sign these papers for me or I'm not going to be able to get you admitted, and you're not going to get an epidural anytime soon. So I was like, okay. I was like, can my mom sign them? And they were like, honey, you're 18. Your mom can't sign nothing for you. I was like, oh my gosh. And so I signed my papers. Finally, they told me that I was going to be able to have the epidural, and they were going to keep me to have Layla because my contractions were so strong. And I asked the nurses, she was like, you can definitely tell when someone's in active labor and when it's Braxton Hicks contractions. So she said she knew by my face, by everything, I was ready to have my baby. So after I got admitted, they told me it was going to be about 30 minutes before I could actually get the epidural. And I was so like angry. I was like, what? It's gonna be 30 minutes before I stop feeling these? And I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Stop, pause, I can't do it. Finally, the person who does the epidural came in my room, and he was like, it's gonna take 15 minutes for this to start working. And I was like, I need this to start working now. Like, I couldn't even think about them putting the needle in my back. I didn't even know what the process was. I knew it was a needle, but I watched a video of someone getting an epidural after I had Layla, and oh my gosh, I couldn't even feel that. Like, you don't know what's going on. You're just like, help me, please help me. After I got the epidural, I was in so much better shape. I was a little loopy because it was just so much medicine, and I wasn't, like, obviously used to all that, so I was very loopy. I didn't really know. I couldn't feel anything. I didn't really know what was going on. Like, I knew I was giving birth, obviously. One of the things that I do remember is Alex almost passing out, and everyone's like, did Alex really almost pass out? Yes. Like, we had a beforehand conversation that he wasn't going to look, and he looked anyways, which, obviously everything is, he's never seen a woman give birth before, and that's why he says he gives so much respect to women, because he sees, like, what your body goes through. He's seen my body before, and he's seen it during the process, and so that's why he said he gives so much respect to women. I think I was worried about Alex more than I was worried about me, and they say, giving birth is one of the closest experiences to death, like, that women go through. And I wasn't even worried about myself or my baby because, they were telling me that she was all right. I was just looking at Alex and I was like, are you okay? Because I don't feel none of this. And, like, you're over there about to pass out. After he got all his, like, sickness out of him or whatever, he was very helpful. He kept telling me, you got this, you can do this. I can't wait to see our baby girl. And he was very helpful. And then when she finally got here and I pushed her out, I just remember, like, feeling so relieved. Like, I wasn't pregnant anymore. I got her out of me. She's here safe, and I was just so happy. It was one of the happiest days of my life. I wish I could just go back and relive it. It's literally the best day of my life, hands down. After she came, Alex did not want to give her up to nobody. He literally just wanted to hold her all the time, and she was so cute. She looked like a little duckling. Oh, she was so adorable. And it's crazy to think, like, she's 5 months old now. She gets smarter and stronger and more beautiful every day, and I'm so thankful that I get to watch her grow. I'm very, very blessed to have her. I know Alex is very thankful that she got here safely, and we made a beautiful, beautiful baby. I really can't imagine life without her now. I believe it was literally 5 months ago when I gave birth to her. It goes by so quick. So take as many pictures as you can. Take advantage of them being little cuddly little babies, because they start to crawl and they start to get into things, and it is a lot of work. Being a mom is a lot of work, but I'm so blessed that Layla was given to me. Like, I'm so blessed she was the baby in my belly. Nothing drastic really happened. It was such a good day. Other than contractions are the worst pain you will probably feel in your life, unless they wasn't that bad for you. But for me, the contractions were very painful. You can leave in the comments if you guys would like to hear, like, a postpartum story or a story of when we actually stayed in the hospital overnight and how that went. I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about my labor and delivery from my point of view. Thank you guys all for watching my first video, and if you haven't watched it, go watch it, like it, leave a comment. I'm new to this, but I'm trying really hard, guys. Thank you guys all for your support and your love that you've been showing me the past couple of weeks. I make these videos for you guys, so make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment, push the notification button, and yeah, bye.